Guía de Pronunciación or Pronunciation Guide, I want to give you something short and sweet to help you with your speaking tasks, because as you know on the rubric, one of the criteria that I grade for is how well can you communicate, how well do I understand actually what you're saying. So you might have it all written out totally correct, but we want to make sure your pronunciation is on point so you're getting all the points you deserve. So, just a few tips. Por favor, número uno, muy importante. Cuando tú tienes doble L, se pronuncia como Y en inglés. Por ejemplo, okay? For our last project, we had a place in Colombia called Barranquilla. Barranquilla. It's pronounced like a Y. Okay? It's the same with when we say, my name is. Me llamo, Señora Trombley. Me llamo. So just remember, when you're doing the double L's, it's pronounced like a Y. Me llamo, Barranquilla. See? If we want to say, I like onions, me gustan las cebollas. Claro? So that's the double L. We want to make sure we're not pronouncing it like Barranquilla or me llamo or cebolas. That will kind of confuse the listener. And again, we want to make sure you're doing the right pronunciation as best you can so you can get your full points. So that's one thing. Otra cosa. When you are pronouncing something like, por ejemplo, perro, doble R. This one I'm not so concerned about. I know it's a tough thing to do. Some people can do it a little easier than others. I just wanted you to have a little tip. When you're rolling your R's, perro, put your tongue between your teeth and blow air. Push air out really hard. So, and just the tip of your tongue between your teeth. Just kind of keep your tongue really loose in your mouth. But, like, for example, Barranquilla is okay. That's not a double R. Okay, so we don't need to do the R. But for perro, when we have our double R, let's try it. Perro. Just take a couple seconds. Tongue nice and loose in your mouth. Push out the air. Alright, and then your tongue should wiggle in your mouth, and that should create the sound you're looking for. Okay? One other thing, I just want to give an example sentence. When you're pronouncing names of things that are already in English, you don't have to give them an accent. You can if you like. But you could just say something like, hace calor en Maryland. And that's okay too. You can say Maryland if you like, but it's not necessary. But just remember, what's important in this sentence is this is not a rolled R. So this is just calor. 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 Normal R. This is not ake, it's hace. Hace. Which brings me to my last pronunciation guide tip of the day. When we have letters in English, it's very important that we pronounce every single letter that's there. In Spanish, all the letters are pronounced. It's different than English, where sometimes we skip letters and things sound different than they are. In Spanish, it's quite clear. So, yo puedo visitar en, that should have said España, actually, not Español. And this isn't the best sentence. I did it again. Yo puedo visitar, let's try this one, mis amigos. Getting a little distracted. Mis amigos. I pronounce every letter in there. So when we're saying things like hace calor, hace or está soleado, we really want to make sure we're pronouncing all those letters. So está soleado. Okay? So those are some pronunciation guide tips. Be sure to practice them. Just work on them and